Hi everybody, Coach Steve here. Hope you are doing well and are ready for week 16 in our series of workouts. So this week we're going to be concluding the last block of workouts that we've been doing, wrapping up with these movements and challenges and getting ready for a new series starting next week. So I hope you have been enjoying them, and if you are new to this sequence, don't worry, you're going to manage just fine. We are going to be using for our equipment this week, we're going to have our square on the floor that we're going to be using. If you don't have one, that's fine. You're just going to be able to mimic what I do. We are going to be using our tubing again at about chest height. And we are also going to need our sliders as usual, and a mat, and our towel and water. So we're going to be using our towel. If you haven't been along the last couple of weeks, we're going to be using our towel for one of our lunge sequences to engage our upper back and shoulders. So if you have everything together, let's just get started. We're going to, again, just lead out with our lunges. And this week I'll just kind of face forward. And we're going to do our forward lunge with an overhead reach. And then we're going to step back and reach down at the ground. All right, so we'll complete 4 on each side, and then we'll get into our lateral lunges. Okay, so stepping forward, reaching up, stepping back, reaching down. Great. That's 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Let's take it to the other side. It's 3 nice long arms. And we're looking up, following our hands with our eyes. And that leads the rest of our spine if you're just joining us. All right, so now we're going to go with a lateral lunge. So we're going to step to the side. As we do that, we're going to rotate at chest height with our hands that same direction. Okay, so I'm stepping left, reaching left rotationally. 4 times. That's 3, 4. Great. Taking it back to the other side. Last one. Great stuff. All right, just a quick little shake. This week again, we're going to do a little bit of a staggered squat. So you're going to notice that my feet, I have one foot just slightly in front of the other, and we're going to squat. From here, we're going to come up into a heel raise or a calf raise up onto our toes. All right, so I'll face forward. You can have your hands out in front. That'll keep your head nice and high, chest nice and proud. That's 1, squatting down. 2, I'll turn sideways. 3, you're going to notice that most of the weight is loaded on that back leg. 4, let's do 1 more. 5, great. Switching legs. And here we go. Down. 1, both heels stay on the floor. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Shake that out. Now, let's do a little balance work. This week, what we're going to do is we're going to reach out and in front on an angle. All right, so if I'm at 12 o'clock, I'm going to be reaching at about 1 o'clock, 1:30. All right, so let's do that 5 times on one leg, 5 times on the other. So I'm reaching out. If you need to touch down the first time, that's fine. Reaching out again, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. Shake it out. And let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great. All right. Let's get a little running on the spot now for 30 seconds. And again, if you like to, you can do a little boxer shuffle, side to side. Just get everything bouncing, getting ready for all the work to come. Another 5 seconds. 2, 1. Great. Shake it out. Let's have some water. All right. So I'm going to get my towel close by. And we're going to need that for the second exercise. All right. So as you're just finishing up that recovery, I'm just going to go through our fast feet today and our footwork. So last week we did a rotational hop back and around, and we were always coming back to a nice neutral position. This week, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a forward-backward hop after our rotation. So it looks like this. So I'm down into my position, I'm gonna hop, I'm gonna come back, in, out, hop, back, in, out. That's 1, all right? So we're gonna do that 4 times. So again, what that looks like is I'm gonna turn those hips, shoulders square, back, forward, back, side, forward, back, all right? And that again is 1. We're gonna do that 4 times. Have a quick rest, get right back at it. All right, so chop, chop, let's get to it. Okay, so out, in, that's 1. 2, 3, 4. All right, shake it out. Hopefully you were able to pick up the pace as we went through that. And nice deep breaths, recovery. And here we go again. Okay, rotation. It's 1. It's 2. 3. And 4. Great. Shake it out. Okay. So we're going to grab those towels. And today, last week we held them at chest height as we did our crossover lunge. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be stepping behind. You're noticing I'm loading the rubber of my shoe, not my laces, okay? So I can drive back off to my neutral position. Okay, and as we do that, we're gonna have some tension on that towel. And as we step down, we're gonna go overhead and come back up. All right, we have 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Let's get to it. That's 1. Nice proud chest, head up. That's 2, that's 3. Hit those arms overhead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm sure you felt that in those glutes. Shake that out. All right, taking it to the other side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, we want to be driving off that back foot back to our neutral position. That's 8, 9, and driving back, 10. Outstanding work, everyone. All right, now if you have those mats close by, you're going to need them. Or we can just use our towels. So we've been doing our Superman the last few weeks. Last week what we did was we had our hands out in front and we went from a Y position to a W and out and down. We did that with our legs on the ground. This week we're going to lift everything. So that's going to look like this: up, Y, W, out, and down. All right, we have 12 of those. Let's get to it. So I'm my Y, up, W, out, down. That's one. Y, W, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeezing those glutes, 6, W, Y, out, 7, 8, 9, 2 more, 11, and 12. Outstanding. All right. I love that exercise. It's been helping my posture, helping me get proud and tall again. All right. So now we're going to be using our tubing, which again, we've got attached at shoulder height. Last week we worked with a double movement, if you will, and what that looked like is I'll face you to start. So we did our chest press, right? Gonna have the tubing over top this week again. And I was out, long arms, back in and back. So it's a chest press to a long arm fly, back and chest press. All right, so we did that last week with both arms. This week, what we're gonna do is one at a time. All right, we've got 10 each side. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into a staggered position with my lunge. Nice, I'm gonna use my glute to fire my hips forward. So I'm nice and proud and stable. I'm gonna reach out with my left arm if my right leg is forward. Okay, left arm, chest press, fly, back and in. All right, that's the movement. All right, so again, fire that glute, get those hips forward, head and shoulders back, out. That's 1. 2, 3, out, fly, proud, chest. Great. I go out, rotate my thumb up, back, 5, 6, 7. If you need a little more resistance, you can always move out a little further. 9 and 10. Great stuff. All right, other side. And stepping out with my left foot. Again, driving my hip forward off that back leg, squeezing my bum, firing forward, out, back, 1. See if I can get a better angle for you. Here we go, out. It's 2, 3, 4. Again, keep those glutes firing, keeping that hip forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great stuff. All right. You've earned a rest. Let's take a little bit of water. And if in between any of these exercises you need to break, have a little bit of water. I realize it's pretty hot out there these days, so please do look after yourself, hydrate as required. Okay, slider time. All right, so got my sliders here, and some of you may be far more efficient at this than I am. I'm going to do my best, and what we're going to do is a little bit of a skater motion. So we've got the balls of our feet, so that 4-foot area, all right? My heels are just going to be off the ground a little, and what's going to happen is we are going to take our foot out as if we were skating. So we're going driving back and away, coming forward, driving back and away. And if you can do that as fast as you can without losing those sliders, driving that leg out, coming back, that's what we're looking for. So left, right is 1. We have 12 to complete. All right, so here we go. Nice and low and driving back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, push, pull, 6, 7, proud chest, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great stuff. All right. That's really starting to build up those glute muscles. I hope you're all feeling that. I'm going to be really excited to move forward with some new slider motions next week, and I hope you enjoy them as well. So that being done, we are now into our bear crawl. If you recall, we've been doing that this week, and it's going to start with a nice wide position, and I'm just going to mirror what I'm doing on the ground so it makes it a little easier for you to see. We're going to crawl out. I'm going to be into my push-up position or my plank. I'm going to bring my knee forward. I'm going to rotate it across for 1 second. I'm going to take it out, hold for 1 second, come back and down. All right, we're going to do that both sides. So the way that's going to look is I'm going to walk out, that push-up position, in, across, 1, out, 1, back, other side. Oh, sorry, in, and then out, and then back, and walking ourselves back up. All right, so for the amount of space I have, I'm gonna have to go sideways here, and wide feet, hands down, 6 times, out, hold it in, 1, rotate out, 1, back, other leg, in, out, and we're walking everything back. That's 1. Driving the knee in, across, out, and back. Knee in, across, out, and back. 2. Nice plank position, in, across, 1, out, 1, back. Across, out, and back. That's 3. Cross, out, back. In, across, out, and back. 4. Cross, out, back. 5, last one.
Good. Squat down low, walk out, knee in, across 1, out, 1, and other side, cross 1, out, 1, and that is done. Excellent work, everybody. Grab that water. Okay, so let's take a good minute to recover here. And then we're right back into our jumps. So if you recall, those were those hops where we were twisting our hip back, forward, back. I actually do that on the dance floor quite often, but you think I'd be much better at it here? Just goes to show you the kind of moves I have on the floor, everybody. Okay, so that laugh being done, sorry for the loud clap into the mic. And so, gonna get into that crouch position, our tuck, and left, remember, forward, right, and that's 1, okay? 4 times, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Rest. 1 more time. Okay. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Outstanding work. I'm gonna have another drink. Okay. Now, we're gonna need those towels again for our crossover lunge. This time, to just tweak it a little bit, we're still gonna do our 10, but rather than doing 10 on one side, we're gonna alternate. So it's a little more challenging to find your rhythm and find your place. So we want to lunge in one place, lunge in that other place, and make sure we go right back to that same spot each and every time, okay? The key to success, repeating a successful motion. Okay, so hands at chest height, stepping across, hands up, and other side, that's 1. 2. 3. 4. Sitting down. 5. Pulling that towel, arms up. 6. 7. 8. 9. Again, keep pulling that towel. Proud chest. Last one. And 10. Great work. Okay. Now it's perfect timing for our Supermans. A little bit of rest and recovery. Get to lie down. Take a little bit of work off those glutes, although we're gonna get right back at it with our Supermans and the way that we use our glutes to extend and lift that leg off the ground. All right, so 12. And we have our Y, W, out, and down. Okay, here we go. Up, W, down, W, down, up. And that's 3. 4, 5, just squeezing those glutes. 6, legs nice and long. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, up, out, out, down. Great work. All right, just moving along. I'm gonna have another little drink here. All right, so on to our chest press. So again, we've got our single arm, but as we were doing with those lunges, crossover lunges where we're alternating, gonna do that same thing this time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lunge out, left leg, tubing over arms. So I'm gonna lunge out, left leg, right arm press, out, fly, back, and then I'm gonna go to the left arm with the right leg and back, all right? I'm gonna do that 6 times each side. Here we go. So, right, out. It's 2, again, firing those glutes to get that hip out, stabilize you. It's 2. It's 3. Really work that fly out. Big stretch, pull back, great. It's 4. 5. Last one, out, back, in, other leg. Great stuff. All right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap on the work section. Now let's get to our cool down. So let's have a little more water. Hope you've enjoyed this workout. As always, you can do another set of those today, or you can revisit this workout a few more times this week. So just slowly, we're gonna get into our lunge stretches. That first being our forward lunge, then slowly reaching up as far as we can, looking back, bringing our arms down. We're gonna step back and swing them at the ground. All right, 4 times. If you've already started, keep going, wrap up your 4, and then you can start on the other side. Taking your time, slowly going through these motions. Nice and long reaches. And last one. Great. All right. Shaking it out, other side. Again, even through this lunge, remember to engage that glute and fire your hip forward. Get the stretch in the front. Last one. And back. Great. All right, so now we're going to take it to a lateral lunge with a reach across our body. So I'm going to step with my left leg, reach my right hand across, and my left arm is going to reach up. Okay, we've got that 4 times on each side. Here we go. Sitting down, reaching across, sitting, great. Feel that stretch through your groin. Reach across. As you're reaching back, hopefully you're feeling that through your shoulders and your abdominal region. Reaching across. Last one. Great. All right, other side. Back, sitting, reaching across. Great. 2 more. And last one. Great. All right. Let's get those towels or mats. Get onto the floor. We're going to do a little cat and cow. So I'm going to drive everything away from the ground and round ourselves, tuck our tail, and then we're going to drive everything slowly to the ground. And again, rounding, pushing off the floor, and allowing everything to slowly round back down. And up again. And down again. Last time. Up. And down. Great. Now take those hands out, reach them out in front. Spread those knees out a little bit. Sit back in a child's pose. And walk those hands out a little further. Great. Come on up. And we have our last little wide lunge stretch to get into our glutes and groin and our hip flexor one last time. So take a bit of a wider position with my foot, knee reaching out in front. 3 times we're going to reach back. Really going to extend down and around and up again. Great. Down and underneath. And last time reaching up. And down and around. Excellent. Switching it up. Okay, foot is straight, everything's square. Forward, my hand reaching back. And then reaching down and underneath. And up again. Opening up your chest, big breath, and then down. One last time, reaching up, and underneath. All right, great work, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed your workout, feeling stronger as we go through these. Week 16, we're almost halfway there. Just so exciting, and I hope that you've been enjoying the ride and the journey. And I look forward to seeing you for week 17 next week as we kick off another sequence of exercises. So if you have it, have your square ready, sliders, have your tubing ready, and get ready to sweat. So until next time, take care, be safe. Bye.